You're listening to I'm Not Being Funny, but the podcast with me, Lee.
And me, Annie. We've been practicing this a while, and I keep getting it wrong.
I think we've established I'm not very good at this at the minute.
You're just in a very bad mood tonight. You really are.
I've been all day, it's like a shitty day.
Yep.
Anyway, enough about me. It's the weird week.
It is. I think that's got a lot to do with your mood now.
Well, the fact that no one knows what day it is, the kids are still off and people just eat whatever they want for breakfast and it's okay because it's the end of fucking December.
Yep.
That bit.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
We're sat here tonight, like we're reading the news. We've had mic problems. We've had, where the fuck are we going to sit to do this problems?
We've had you recording us on TikTok and putting it out there.
Well, I'm definitely going to be doing that. I've got my phone here.
Yeah, well, so there you go. You'll get a sneak peek.
You will, you'll get to see how we're sat tonight. This
Yeah.
isn't a normal position for us.
It's quite uncomfortable, if I'm honest.
Yeah, it's not easy to
Have a
bounce off
conversation.
each other when you're sat next to them.
And as a heads up, if you do hear a slap, it is me getting slapped. I probably deserve it at some point.
Yep. So, what are we going to talk about tonight?
New Year's resolutions, with it being the run up to New Year and you being about as excited as you can be.
I don't like New Year. I think it's just another fucking day. Why does everybody have to celebrate New Year?
See, if I say that about my birthday, what do I get?
Yeah, but that's supposed to be a special day for you. But what's special about New Year? It's a new year. More family members will die. Somebody's possibly going to get married, maybe have a baby. I don't know. But why are we all supposed to get excited? Why is the whole world, like 8 billion people, supposed to get excited for a new fucking year? The past 20 haven't done much for us.
Fair enough.
Yeah, in the past 20 years we met. But what else in that year was good?
Let's see, we've got 3 kids, being married.
No,
moved
in
house
the
7
year that we
times.
met.
In the year that we met. Not a lot because we met in the October.
Exactly. But at the beginning of that year, what was good?
All right, fair enough. I'm not going to try and win this argument.
I just don't see the whole hype over New Year. I don't understand it. Oh, it's a new chapter, it's a new beginning for the same fucking shit to happen as happened last year.
It's a fantastic outlook on life.
About as good as yours. Why do you get so excited for New Year?
I don't.
Exactly.
I just, let people get on with it. I don't, push them down on it.
Well, it's not my fault. They want to get excited. They can, but I don't have to. It's just another day.
Fair enough.
It's that one day that changes the number at the end of the date. So everyone's going to write the date wrong for like 6 months.
True.
It's nothing to get excited about.
Fair enough. So I'm going to guess then you don't have any New Year's resolutions. Have you ever made them?
How?
Oh, I thought this was going to be a really short fucking episode here. Then you're going to go, no, right, see you later.
I did actually. Do you remember me telling you about when I decided I was going to get fit?
Yes.
Yeah. So that was my New Year's resolution that year. It lasted 3 days.
And you ended up getting a Chinese.
I decided I'd brought my brother into this. My New Year's resolution, he had to come along and help. First day, jogging. And then I remembered why I wasn't allowed to do cross country at school. I needed me and Ayla to sit down.
Just to let everyone know, how far did you get?
Oh, about 50 yards, if that. And then I needed me and Ayla to sit down.
Yeah, there you go.
So the next day we tried a bike ride. Used to ride a bike when I was a kid. Can't ride a bike now. I nearly wiped out some poor bloke walking along the country lane we went along. We took him out of me handlebars.
So your bad depth perception started when you were riding a bike, not just when you get into a car.
Well, I think my depth perception and steering and all of it was shit from when I fell off my bike when I was little.
Probably, but I've told you what you need to do. I've told you what you need to do. You need to get on the games console, you need to play some driving games. It gives you an idea of when to turn.
I don't do games. Crap.
It doesn't matter. What is it that you tell our son? Practice makes perfect. You'll get better. You can't be good straight away.
I don't. I'm no good at games. You were the one when I decided I was going to kill zombies with your friends who took the piss out of me for getting on kill cam. And what was I doing?
You were looking at the floor, looking at the ceiling, looking at the floor, looking at the sky.
Spin round in circles at the same time.
It was quite impressive. I mean, the bloke who shot you took a good second to look at you going, the fuck are you doing? It was brilliant.
And what I was doing was trying to figure out how to look ahead again.
Yeah, you were trying to figure out of how to look and move at the same time, and instead you looked at your feet and then looked at the sky. I can tell you now, most people listening to this will be able to tell you that's not how you move. It's the other stick.
Yeah. What you can't see where you're going. You're fucked.
Yeah, that's because you need some hand-eye coordination.
Yep, but I don't have it, so
No, but you can crochet. That takes hand-eye coordination.
yep.
So I'm guessing New Year's resolutions just kind of you gave up with them. What, about 30 years ago?
Oh, I would have been about 18, 19. 'Cause I think it was the first year I lived on my own.
So about 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
From that one experience of New Year's resolutions being utter shit, I've never been fit or made a New Year's resolution again.
So because of your own failings, you decided not to make any other New Year's resolutions
Yeah.
that might have been a bit more sensible.
Well, there has been a few years like, I suppose I should quit smoking this year.
You
Still
should
smoke now.
quit drinking.
Well, I have quit drinking pretty much. That's what happens when you get pregnant and then you've got Christmas while you're pregnant. That was when I completely give up drinking.
True.
Since then, it's like maybe a couple of drinks around Christmas.
It's like the time of year that we can.
Yeah.
Because you know the kids are off. They're not going to be getting us up stupidly early after Christmas.
Yeah.
So fair enough. I mean, I've made a few in the past. Never kept to any of them.
Which ones have you made? How badly did you feel?
Quit smoking. I think I lasted about 6 hours because I was asleep. I wasn't going to eat any more junk food. That lasted about 6.5 hours because I was hungover.
Mm.
I was going to get fit, but I was too hungover, so I didn't bother. So, you know,
See?
all of mine I gave up within the first day. I've tried to stop swearing once. That lasted 3 days. I know it seems like
You've just
achievement.
been eating the tabs then.
But yeah, I say it got to a point. I was like, do you know what? I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to be the same cheerful motherfucker each year.
Right? So you can be as cheerful as you get, but I can't be as cheerful as I feel about New Year.
You're supposed to make people feel welcomed and like that you enjoy talking to them, especially doing fucking this.
That's why me and you talk, because me and you can talk.
Yeah, well, you can be a miserable bitch outside of this. Just be kind of nice inside.
No, because that leads them to a false sense of security. They might bump into us in the street one day and think, oh, let's go over and have a chat with her. And get told fuck off.
To be fair, that would probably entice more people to come over. Like, tell me to fuck off. You'd be like Stephen Hogg from fucking GTA 5.
I just end up punching people though. I can't be asked with people. I'm not a people person at all. You already know this.
I know, but it doesn't bode well for me. That you're not a people person. Who's the people that you say?
Yeah, but there's certain people I can deal with. Pretty much the ones that live in this house.
Do you mean tolerate?
It's like that jumper that you got for Christmas says maybe 3 people, not at the same time.
For some context on that one, it says I like, what is it? True crime.
Murder shows with comfy clothes and maybe 3 people.
Not that she means she wants to have 3 people at the same time.
No, not at the same time. We've got 3 people that appear at the same time. All the time. They're really annoying.
And it's bad enough because they're ours.
Yeah, we can't get rid of them.
No. Speaking of getting rid of things, most people do at New Year like a big sort out of the house when they take
Like
the.
a spring clean sort of thing.
No, it's not actually a spring clean. It's like once they've taken the Christmas decorations down for the people that stick to like the 12 days of Christmas and all that and get them all down. I know we took ours down on the 27th because you're worse than the Grinch. You're like what the Grinch aspires to be. But that's when a lot of people will actually do their whole cleaning. Like they'll give the house a hoover because they've got bits of tree and tinsel everywhere.
In fairness, we've spent 3 days trying to do that.
We have, and we've still got tinsel fucking there.
That's what I was just thinking.
Yeah, we're doing well.
Kids keep asking us, Mum, can you get that down? Oh, well, in a minute.
I didn't say which minute. But if you were to get rid of something in New Year, like with house cleaning, I don't mean what you've got in the house. So just in general, if you get rid of something out of your life, what would you get rid of?
Sadness. We've had a sad few, yeah, haven't we?
About 5,
Yeah.
coming up 6.
Yep.
I agree with you. But at the same time, Inside Out's taught us you need sadness.
You do, but you don't need it to slap you in the face every Christmas.
No, that is very true.
Sadness could just fuck off from December 1st to, like, February 1st. They're the roughest couple of months.
Yeah, January is a rough month for a lot of people. Because I mean, I can imagine that there's quite a few people listening now that will have already have spent their December pay and then be
Mhm.
thinking, "Shit, I need to go to work for another month."
Yeah. You need to get to work. The struggles you used to have trying to get the fuel to get to work.
Oh, it was a bloody nightmare, but I mean, that was my own doing because I am shit with money.
Yeah, but also when you've got a house and kids and you live paycheck to paycheck like we always have.
And you need to eat
Yeah,
and pay bills.
exactly.
Money doesn't go
It
very
doesn't
far.
go far.
No.
And these days it goes less and less, which makes these couple of months harder and harder. You've got all the people who wanted to get the kids loads of things for Christmas and then they couldn't. So they had to make do with what they could get from that December pay. Because we had a couple of rough months before December.
Yeah, we did. The washer going tits up.
The
For a
washer.
start.
What else was it?
Holiday that we paid for.
Yeah, we had to pay for 2 holidays to get 1 holiday
Yeah.
because the first holiday that I booked was right next to an abattoir in Scotland. We only found that out, what,
A week.
4, 5 weeks before?
It was less than that. It was like, oh no, it would have been about 3 weeks. Yeah, you're about right there.
Mm.
But we had that. We had the washer. Then we had the travelling down to
Down south because of
the death in the family.
get off chair cat. My feet are on there. Sorry, I'm trying to get comfy.
I can
It's
tell.
in the way.
I can tell. So yeah, it was a rough couple of months.
So we know how them people feel.
Yeah, I mean, even when I was working, you get into January and you're like, right, it's January. It's not that bad. And then like 9 months later, you're like, fuck, it's only the 5th. And you're just
Yeah,
getting battered. 'Cause January is the longest month.
it is because you have no money. I
No.
don't know anybody who has, like, that we personally know who has, like, enough money to survive January and be happy about it.
No, I don't either. If there are any millionaires out there that can make people's life a bit easier, you know where we
Feel
are.
free. But it's just like, it's gonna be another rough month ahead.
It is.
And
But
we've just got through one rough month because whatever spare money we've had out there, because we're not the only ones who've been like this, been other people as well.
oh yeah.
Whatever spare money you've had's gone on Christmas presents for your kids and your family.
I know. And then obviously next month, January, 6 weeks long, or it feels like it's 6 weeks long, where it could be like 3 days long, but it'd still be the longest month of the year.
Yeah,
We will be through with you throughout all of that.
we will. We'll be having a whinge with you, and feel free to whinge at us.
Yeah, feel free to let us know.
Give us some topics to chat about.
Yeah, I mean, there are some bits that we are going to cover.
We are.
It's what we do.
We talk about the stuff no one else wants to talk about.
I'd say it's what we're paid to do, but we're really fucking not.
Podcasts are free to listen to.
Not so
They're
free to
not
fucking
free
make
to pay, but they're free to listen to. And we don't get
anything.
anything for doing it.
But we do get the satisfaction of knowing that people out there are listening to us, they're having a laugh,
Mhm.
and we're reaching further and further out into the world.
We are. And people get in touch.
I do.
We've had the likes of Rossi on.
We have.
He's been on, he's done his own shows, and he kept us going while we didn't have a laptop.
Which was very much appreciated.
And we've had people get in touch.
We do.
We've got a few loyal fans that get in touch when we put out new episodes
Yeah.
on the socials and tell us what's going on and how
Where
bad
they
the
are.
sound quality is.
Where they are.
Yeah.
I mean, there was that group of people from India, wasn't there?
There was.
And they were lovely to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, if you are listening, like I said, get in touch. We'll send you one of our shitty coasters.
Mm-hmm.
They're not that shitty. They're actually really quite cool.
They are.
It's just a good gimmick
Yeah.
to send it out. It's like, look, it's a bit shitty. Come on,
The only
you know you want
clause
it.
if you get one of the coasters is you've got to take a picture near a landmark near you so we can figure out where in the world you are.
So if it was us listening to this, we could go like Angel of the North.
Yeah. Durham Cathedral, Angel of the North, something like that.
Yeah, something that people will recognise.
Yeah.
Might have to take coaster out and start doing some.
I think we need to start because we could make a reel of that and put it on TikTok of the places we've been. Take a coaster for a photo.
Yeah. We look like absolute fucking nutters doing it.
Yeah.
What's new?
Who doesn't look like a nutter taking a selfie? Fucking thousands of them out there every minute of the day taking selfies.
Yeah, that's true. So now we have just had a little sneaky break so that we can, I say we, Annie can do a little recording on TikTok. So if you haven't already seen it, which we're hoping you are, go on TikTok, look us up, and find the latest video. It's a little sneak peek behind of the news.
Yeah, that's what I'm calling it, the news.
We generally feel like that we are like news anchors right now.
We really do.
That
It's
was
really awkward.
that was anchors, not wankers.
Well, that's the cap bits, we've gotta wear it.
That's true. So in the new year, we have got an awful lot planned with the
Have.
podcast. We have got special guests, not just Rossi. We have special guests. I can think of 3 off the top of my head straight away, but I'm not going to be saying anything because it's going to be a surprise for you all.
Cheers.
Then let's have a think. We've got topics that we've got to cover that we didn't get to cover this year. There's a couple from Halloween that I never got to do. We've got topics that we'd already spoke about off the air.
We already wanted to know, and I think we have mentioned it before, about wanting to do, like, a mental health month.
Yes, and also we are going to be doing one for raising awareness for people that live with chronic illnesses.
We are.
It's not going to be like a fundraiser, nothing like that. What we are planning on doing is having people getting in touch with us, sharing their stories, either by coming on the podcast and recording it with us, or sending us it in on email, ideally email over TikTok, because it'll be a lot easier, and we can tell the story that way.
Yeah.
But
We'll keep you anonymous unless you want us to pull through your art.
yeah, but we would love to have some people get in touch with us and also come on and talk to us about their illness.
Definitely.
Because as good as it is to sit there and read about somebody's illness, it's better to hear it directly from the person who's dealing with it.
Yep. I mean, anywhere in the world we can get you onto the podcast with us. You don't have to fly anywhere. It doesn't have to cost you a penny.
Nope. And it could all be through the magic of Wi-Fi. I'm glad you weren't filming that bit with my little jazz hands.
Paranormal moment.
Yes. It's the Wi-Fi for all the people that can see it. You know, all the tin hat brigade.
Yeah. Angels are gonna get us. Angels, aliens. Honestly, I don't know what's the matter with me now.
I know you gone from being a grumpy fucker to laughing because you got aliens and angels mixed up. God, you got me confused then as well.
You're welcome.
So, wherever you are, wherever you're listening, thank you very much. We will be back again in the new year. Until then, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. So, it's just a day.
And we'll speak to you soon.
See you soon.
See you later.